I lived in the center of the earth. Deep with all of the monkeys. And none of us had any eyes either. Why, the only reason why we knew that our little baby sister was on fire was because it stank so wretchedly. And the wailing. But yet, we used to sit there in the dark recesses in the corner of the earth, being tormented by the monkeys that live in the center of the earth, and they would throw things at us. But we did not know what those things were because we were blind. Terrible time. Take it.
Living in the center of the earth, you see.
Indeed.
Luxury. You see, we were Jewish. Oh, you think that's great? Everybody's like you get 8 days for presents till the end of the year. All you get is a little chalky and a coin. But we couldn't even say because we had no eyes, just empty sockets. We couldn't even find it with the candle. Because we don't have any eyes in its sockets. And we go around and we sing dreidel, dreidel, dreidel. Off key.
Dreadful, positively dreadful. Though I have to admit, you were somewhat lucky. Jewish, oh, we used to envy the Jewish children in the center of the earth on the other side of the fence. We were Mormons. I have nothing else to add to that. This accent in Utah. Yeah. Right, yourself.
Well, sir, you a Mormon. What does that have to say, sir?
Hey, well, I suppose you try.
Because although you were Mormon, I was less than. To be, sir.
Oh, yeah. Well, that'll give you that. You were less than you said.
Why, sir?
Well, I'd say that you were indeed lucky. As we were no men at all. Wandering around in the center of the earth with no sense of purpose, with nothing but the monkeys that taunt us and my younger sister alike. Positively grateful.
And the sad thing is, if you tell kids these days,
they won't believe you.
Answer to the audience, fine question askers. If you have a question, raise your hand. You will be found by one of our assistants. Here comes, oh no, the three-headed bird!
More questions!
All right, Brian over here would like to know, where is it that you shop for hats? Reach everyone, Brian.
I usually shop for hats at Target because it's good and cheap. More questions!
Ben over here would like to know who killed John F. Kennedy.
The government is responsible for killing JFK. More questions!
Oh, Margaret would like to know what the state bird of Vermont is.
Dead! More questions!
And we have our final question she would like to know, how old is the Earth?
The Earth is about 3 or 4 days old. Unless it's sort of more. Or less. No more questions! You! Right there in the dress. In the front, towards the front. Name a object.
Boomerang.
Boomerang.
That's rather lovely.
Yes, I think so. I like it.
We'll catch you on
Bingo. Bingo.
Madam!
Yes, sir.
Now see here.
Ah.
I bought this boomerang not 2 hours ago.
Right before the lunch break. Yeah.
Yes, before the lunch break. I would like to register a complaint with this boomerang.
What seems to be the problem, sir?
Well, it doesn't fly.
Well, that's because it's a boomerang that you have to throw. You can't just let it sit there and let it fly off. I mean, then we'd have all sorts of people coming back saying, we bought a boomerang here and it flew off. Got to throw it a bit, you know.
Right, but there is no bend in this boomerang.
Well, that's because it's our super streamlined version.
Oh, I see. The super
Sleeker, you know.
streamlined.
It has no over it, under it.
Yeah, what is this rock tied to it for?
Ballast.
So, am I to understand that this very straight, very knobbly looking boomerang with a rock on the bottom of it,
It's my invention.
I should throw this and it will come back at me?
Of course.
This would not come back at me if I had a dog. If I was in a weightless environment and in orbit. This would not come back to anyone who had... This would not come back if Jupiter threw it away. This would not come back if... No matter what I do to this would not come back.
I got some 20-watt bulbs.
Will it come back if I throw them?
Want to go back to my place?
Thought you were right.
And of course, the next scene shall be prepared in 1 moment. In the meantime, a very short, soft shoe. It's very comfortable. I advise you buy 2 yourself if you plan on walking.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 256th annual Upper Class Celebutant of the Year competition. This year we have an incredible assortment of egotism, self-absorbency, no talent, ignorant, trailer trash, drug addicts, alcoholics, lousy parents, poor taste, insignificant others, pantyless Babylonian whores.